What if your biggest problem is not the fear of failure, but the fear of success? It sounds strange, doesn't it? After all, most people say they want to be successful. They dream about a better job, more money, or finally reaching an important goal. But then something unexpected happens. They delay. They make excuses. They stop trying just when they are getting close. If you've ever done that, you're not lazy. You might simply be afraid of what success could change. Success sounds exciting. But it also brings new responsibilities. People expect more from you. Your daily life changes. Sometimes even your relationships change. That's why this topic matters. You may think you are fighting against difficult situations outside your control. But sometimes the real battle is happening inside your own mind. Many people don't even notice this fear. They tell themselves they need more time, more skills, or better luck. Those reasons can be true. But sometimes they hide something deeper. A quiet voice says, "What if I succeed? Will people still like me? Will I have to work even harder? What if I can't stay successful?" These questions are uncomfortable, so we often avoid thinking about them. Instead, we avoid the opportunity itself. But here's what nobody talks about. Your brain does not always choose what is best for you. Very often, it chooses what feels safe. The first reason people fear success is that success changes your identity. Imagine someone who has always seen themselves as just an ordinary person. Then they get promoted to become a manager. Suddenly, everyone expects them to make difficult decisions. They have to lead meetings. People ask them for answers. Even if they wanted the promotion, part of them misses the old life because it felt familiar. I once heard about a young designer who dreamed of working for a famous company. After years of trying, she finally got the job. Instead of feeling happy every day, she became nervous. She started arriving late. She missed deadlines. It looked like she didn't care anymore. But the truth was different. She was afraid people would discover she wasn't good enough. Her fear wasn't about getting the job. It was about keeping it. Many of us do the same thing in smaller ways. We stay in places that feel comfortable because they match the story we tell ourselves. Changing that story can feel scary, even when the change is positive. Think about your own life for a second. Does this sound familiar? Have you ever been close to a goal and suddenly found a reason to slow down? The second reason is the fear of other people's reactions. Success can change relationships. Not everyone celebrates when you grow. Maybe your friends joke that you've changed. Maybe family members expect you to help them more. Maybe someone becomes jealous instead of happy for you. These situations are painful because people naturally want to belong. We want to feel accepted by the people around us. Imagine two friends who started their careers together. One gets a great opportunity and moves to another city. The other friend says, "You're lucky. Don't forget us when you're famous." It sounds like a joke. But behind those words, there may be sadness or frustration. The successful friend begins to feel guilty. Instead of enjoying the new opportunity, they wonder if they are leaving people behind. This happens more often than we think. Sometimes we keep ourselves small because we don't want others to feel uncomfortable. We worry that success will create distance between us and the people we love. And this is where most people get it completely wrong. Real friends don't need you to stay unsuccessful. Healthy relationships grow with you. Some relationships may change, but that doesn't mean success is the problem. It simply shows which relationships are strong enough to grow with your new life. There's one more reason, and it may be the biggest of all. Success creates pressure. When you achieve something important, people notice. They expect you to do it again. You begin asking yourself, what if this was my only chance? What if next time I fail? A small business owner experienced this after one of her videos became popular online. For years, she wanted people to notice her work. Then one video reached millions of viewers. Instead of feeling excited, she couldn't sleep. Every new video felt like a test. She wasn't afraid of being ignored anymore. She was afraid of disappointing everyone who had started watching her. That kind of pressure can make people avoid future opportunities. They tell themselves they don't want more attention. But often, what they really want is freedom from the fear of losing what they have gained. Here's a counterintuitive idea. Confidence does not usually come before success. It often comes after taking action many times, even while feeling uncertain. Waiting until you feel completely ready may keep you waiting forever. So what can you do if you recognize yourself in these examples? Start by asking one simple question whenever you avoid an opportunity. Instead of asking, "What if I fail?" ask yourself, "What if I succeed?" Then write down your honest answer. Don't judge it. Just be curious. Maybe you'll discover that you're worried about extra responsibility. Maybe you're afraid of criticism. Maybe you don't want to disappoint people. Once you see the real fear, it becomes much easier to deal with it. Then take one small step anyway. Apply for the job. Share your idea. Start the project. You don't have to solve every fear before moving forward. Action often teaches us things that thinking never can. The truth is that success will change you. But change is not always something to fear. Every important step in life changes who you are. Moving to a new place changes you. Becoming a parent changes you. Learning a new skill changes you. Success is simply another kind of change. So the next time you feel yourself pulling away from a great opportunity, stop for a moment. Ask yourself if you're really protecting yourself, or if you're protecting an old version of yourself that you've already outgrown. You might discover that the life you want is waiting just on the other side of that fear. And that first step toward it is much smaller than you imagined.